And this is going to be good, man. Siskiy, obviously fantastic player, one of the best Samuses in the world. And we saw how Oryon kind of demolished Pew earlier.
Yeah, it went off, but that was with the Mario against the Nest. That was like specific for that. We're gonna see the Wolf come out. This is what we've seen out of Oryon quite a bit in history. He's definitely one of the most talented Wolves that doesn't get enough love amongst like the other scenes. Because we know him, but like he's been so talented for so long over here in EU. I'd love to see him actually travel and get more W's in because he is another huge threat. There's a reason why Siskiy cannot be very comfortable here. Even with the start off on Yoshi's actually pretty interesting first stage.
Ooh, just barely missing the grab there. Yeah, I do think it's an interesting stage. We did mention earlier how you brought up about like Samus having the screw attack out of shield, right? So what's going to be interesting, and I'm interested to see exactly how often it happens, is when they're in the middle stage. Oh, what an up tilt, just barely clipping Oryon at the edge there, and the. Okay, that was going to be a dump. Oh! Return to sender. Still end up losing the stock. It is what it is. Well, as I want to say, is that screw attack reaches the top platform on tri-plats now, right? So, like, it's not just, hey, they go all the way up, they come back down, you get the punish. They can choose to either stay up there or come back down. It's a bit more of a mix-up now. So it's going to be interesting to see, if that happens, how Oryon responds to it.
More specifically, I'm glad you pointed it out because more specifically on Yoshi's, it has the least amount of time to get out of edge lag because of the height of the platform here. It touches immediately, so it's very minimal time for Siskiy to get punished here. It's actually almost impossible to punish him for not being that spot. But these wall jumps, we've seen quite a bit out of these two. So far, the one that punishes it more often has been the charge jump from Siskiy. But you also can't jump too much in front of Wolf here at ledge as well, because that's just asking to die. Much like right there.
Man, you with the commentator blessing here at the moment.
That's like 5 so far.
Yeah, you've been really on point here today. You're really calling things as they happen. It's almost like you're a really good caster and we're doing top 8 because we're good at something. But either way, enough about us. Getting back into this game. And Oryon, man, just started to tear it up.
Am I a good caster or is the players too obvious? Who knows?
Yeah, don't do that. You're going to make some enemies real quick.
He calls it like we sees it because we want to see people improve. And so far, Oryon has also called a lot of these charge shots with the reflectors. Well, there's that up B. You saw how little time that had? That's so good for Siskiy here because it's basically a free option out of shield.
Yeah, I do like the tear option afterwards too. You know, just a nice little extension, nothing too crazy, but just something nice enough. I was really happy with that. It just kind of creates that additional pressure where you kind of have to maybe be a bit more careful exactly what happens after that. You gotta recognize that Siskiy has all these options. Samus, Dark Samus, they have so many tools at their disposal. Ooh, great back here though.
Dude, I actually like, so usually when you see these two characters on screen, everybody's very scared to swing from stage because they're very frightened from the incredible ledge trapping they have. I don't think I've seen a single time where they haven't gone aggro from ledge. They're like, no, I'm not staying here. I'm gonna fight you. And finally takes an up throw for his double. But Siskiy has constantly mixed up his approach from the ledge using that aggressive wall jump. And it's been really good. Oh, if he sniped the jump, he would have gone for down air 100%.
Oh my god, there's so much shield stun on that and just wasn't able to get the down smash they wanted, which potentially could have taken. Oh no, you went for it and you threw it all away.
That's not what we want to see. Like, I'm surprised he didn't dodge that forward there at that point either, but he just missed that up air as well on the air dodge, but like, Siskiy getting through it. This, by far, was the most questionable first stage pick I've seen all set, because this is a free counter pick stage for Dark Samus. So, but Oryon still kept it very close, even with all that, because that just missed. That was like a frame off. And a little bit too far, trying to go for the up B. Wolf Flash maybe would have snapped ledge there. I think it was a little bit low, but either way, that's the second time it happened, because the last stock he also went a little bit too low too after getting that reflector, but that was mostly so he wouldn't die. So we're gonna see the switch up though. That Mario put in that work before, and let's see if Yoshi stayed as the counter pick. This is your answer with the Mario.
Listen, I'm very excited to see this Mario come back out. Oh no, this stage is still open. Hey, okay, so as we move on to the game 3 here, This is gonna be a tough time for Siskiy on this game too, 100%.
Yeah, I say like this is the answer. If you want to stop Dark Samus from going to the stage, Mario is the way, because you're about to potentially die already. As he gets another up air, there's your jump. He forces the air dodge, but he misses it, looking for a spot dodge on the falling up air. So Oryon is wasting no time trying to remind us exactly why he ran through Pew earlier. Siskiy at least has a couple of get off me options.
Yeah, this is definitely a scenario that's going to be a little awkward, right? You're just kind of caught in a strange spot, and, you know, this stage is open, and your opponent happens to play Mario as well. So it's a little unfortunate, but big up smash right there. Siskiy's not playing bad, but obviously Oryon is just playing a little bit better.
Yeah, he's just like, this is just incredible switch. Oh, getting the read though, trying to catch him with the back air, just missed, but he was trying to go for a frame trap after that too. And Siskiy has the ability to close it out. You almost died at 23%.
Oh my god, if he actually went the other direction, I'm pretty sure that was the stock. That was so stupid. Oh no. Okay, they're gonna fall out of the up air, but that was definitely a scary scenario. I didn't know what Oryon was gonna be doing there, but all right.
No, luckily for Siskiy, he has a wall jump and a tether, because otherwise, there's like 3 times most characters would have died against Oryon already off stage.
Oh,
just like, I like how Oryon too, after he gives up a ledge trap, he immediately retreats to center stage as like a bait. Like, here, I know you want center stage, so I'll box you here because I'm gonna call out your approaching option after that, and pretty much has been working out. I don't know how you saved. How did you double cape and wave land back on the stage and somehow not die? You are actually built different.
This Mario is actually saucy. Like, they're really good. Oryon is just absolutely insane. But oh no!
Okay, so no longer will we be playing on Yoshi's unless we see Oryon commit to Olympic first, because we saw it before. That was all set up from the incredible dodge that he did off stage to not get killed from the ledge trap. And then Zero on Yoshi's, they always, that up B? No. Instantly taking him out, catching him with the single hit, goodbye.
Why is that on 34? Why is that at 34?
And hey, look. Fair balanced gameplay. You decide you want to bring your Dark Samus to Yoshi's. I'm gonna counter pick with this. Honestly, even with the switch up here to small battlefield, yeah, I don't think you hop off that Mario at all. This Mario has been absolutely cooking everyone since it showed up on our screen, and you need to keep it out until Siskiy proves otherwise.
Bro, that's just not fair, man. But either way, this is still a really good stage for Mario too. Like, I remember when this one came out, people were like, "Oh yeah, you know, this would be a good stage for Mario," and then everybody started showing off like why this is actually a big issue. Yeah, Mario really good. Siskiy in a bit of trouble for sure. They did take that game 1, but then we saw that switch into Mario from Oryon game 2, and things are looking pretty good. This is looking at like a much more even game at the moment.
Yeah, I like what Siskiy's been doing early. He's decided, I'm gonna jump check you. I'm gonna beat you on shot off as much as possible. Granted, you take 1 up air and all that happens. Dead even percent. Literally, all right, 79.2. It didn't last forever, but we don't see that too often. Goes for the back. The option coverage. Oh, that was beautiful. That was so beautiful by Oryon. He goes for the back here, forces the air dodge in, covers his landing with the up air anyways. And if Siskiy decides to air dodge in, he could potentially get the KO. That was absolutely well executed by Oryon there.
And that's also just a habit that a lot of Samuses and Dark Samuses have. You know, when you get caught up in a situation like that, you down B, right? Because it gives you that little bit of stall, it creates a little bit of space. But obviously, Oryon was just absolutely ready for that, able to take that stock. So that's just recognizing what Samus mains like to do and exploiting it. I do believe that we won't be seeing that option from Siskiy maybe too much more moving on. We might see it mixed up a little bit, but definitely a great start so far. We're going to be able to even things up here. Only 15% is the difference between the two of these players right now. And ooh, spot dodging immediately. Geez.
Wow, that just missed too. Oh dear, forward air. Oh no, decided to go for the up B. That was kind of reckless. Your double jump's gone. Now there we go. He gets away with it. But honestly, with the way Oryon's been getting away with stuff all day, I don't disagree with anything he's been doing. I think we're gonna see way more aggro. That wasn't it. We're gonna see way more aggro Siskiy right now because he realizes he can't camp him. Granted though, he's kind of getting a bit bodied for it, but we saw in the previous set against Flo, it started to work on game 3, and it's not working. It's not working. Emergency with break glass button. Get a sword fighter ASAP. Mario doesn't like that.
No, but that was actually a very fantastic option there too. You know, again, Samus going for the down B, and that's gonna be it. As we see game 2, game 3. Excuse me. Go down the drain here, and this is definitely a tough position. Look at Oryon, just like you can see, they are stone cold, absolutely just ready to just ruin this bracket for everybody else.
Bro, if only chat can see my eyes when that happened. They went so wide, like, you are mad. You are mad up there. Cause it sucks, cause in that spot, what else can you do? Like, you got blown up by air dodges down afterwards. I mean, in the previous stock. So you want to up B because you think you're gonna get a trade, and then Oryon saw through all of that. We're looking at what could potentially be a top 3 with no Gluto, no Siskiy, and no Raplo for a wanted.
It's definitely a possibility right now, and the way that Oryon's playing, I think that just might be the case, Ajax. I think you're definitely on the money here. Look at this. This continues to be a menace here. That flood, honestly, I don't think is talked about enough for Mario. This, like, flood is just a problem.
Yeah, it's like when it is used properly on disadvantage, it's nuts. Look at his advantage state is so good. He keeps like, I know it seems simple, but the way that he uses the extensions and forces the air dodges and then wave bounces with the fireball and then chases off stage, it's just been Samus relies heavily on you fighting on shield or being too scared to fight at mid-range so you can get free roll reads or charge shots. And it's been completely invalidated so far.
Yeah, I honestly do not see enough Mario's cape. The way that Oryon is actually caping is like, you think it's too much, but every cape has been like really good. It's either just barely stalling them in the air so they can get past a move, or they're just disrupting recoveries. It's just I got no other way to describe Oryon's Mario other than menace, problem. Problem society, child of doom. Like there's so many different ways. And they just continue to just be this wall, and it just stops Siskiy from being able to do what they want.
It's incredible. This basically this anti-meta approach, the way he's like, actually not even. It's just like, look, I'm gonna prove that my neutral's better. Now, granted, he hasn't been able to get this kill at 212, but any straight hit at this point, short hop up air read, or excuse me, down air read, just missed it actually. Up throw, not enough with Battlefield. One more will take it out, but forward throw gets him stage position, forces the high jump recovery, tries to go for Nair. Does he get the call on the ledge? No, the stall from was immaculate. There was so many options you could have gone for, and you didn't die. Somehow still, this first stock is not gone. Finally goes. Man, I love Smash Ultimate sometimes. This is such a good game for.
That was okay. So that had to have been like the last possible hit of down air landing on Samus, right? And then obviously the charge shot because it can stun a little bit. That was the weirdest trade. That was so strange.
Oh my god, it's so good, man. Oh, okay. Siskiy's starting to bait out a few more of these caves. This ledge trap's looking good. That's your double jump. He just missed skip. If he got that down air, that would have led to back air and like 80 and free ledge. Siskiy is waking up.
Oh yeah, 100%. And we're gonna see as this continues to move forward here. Siskiy is just continuing to put down this damage. I mean, yeah, Mario can be a problem because of how fast Mario's moves are. You know, the landing lag isn't very high. They can challenge a lot of things that you're doing. But you know what? As much of a lead as you can have, there's this thing called Bing Bing Wahoo! Not gonna be able to take the stock though.
Dude, and he changed it up too. He used the up tilt in the middle of that to get that combo extended. Now he gets staged with that down smash. That whole lead, we're talking, oh, wow!
Yeah.
So far. Luckily you have Warp Ball to make it back. But like, most other characters died in that spot.
Oh, they almost died to the up smash, but yeah, man. Oryon, like, as soon as they lose the lead a little bit, they just go on this crazy tear. Just putting down so much damage. The combo's like 16 hits. And, like, it's just, you're just putting this all position. Look at this. Yep, the flood gonna come out here. Oh, my God. This is such a scary spot to be in for Siskiy. What are they gonna do?
Yeah, luckily for Siskiy, he didn't use his jump. Oh, wait!
What are you doing?
Hey, but what? Like, I get it, right? Like, so the last 2 times Siskiy has dodged that by using Morph Ball, so Oryon went down there to go get him. But they went too deep for it. So Oryon gives up a stock, and that's huge for Siskiy.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit of a problem there, but you know what? I guess it's not like the worst case scenario. Oh, we saw the back air actually come out from Mario there just briefly until Siskiy actually had that up tilt, just kind of cracked the ready to go just a little bit earlier. So a bit of a rough spot for Oryon, but man, 194, man. When does this Samus just go to the blast zone?
Oh, he's doing it right, man. He's doing half charge shots. He's putting out aggressive down airs to make sure he challenges any roll. Back air finally finds the hit. Now, 94% means absolutely nothing because it's Mario, and we've seen Siskiy die at 30 multiple times. So Siskiy needs to play perfectly. You cannot give up a free cape charge shot because that's going to equal like 45%, and that's going to be a huge gap closer that Mario's going to get. Big stage position now here, Skip.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not just Mario, you know, doing the Mario combo things. Ooh, that was strange. It's Mario on triplat with rage, but not going to matter. A full charge shot right there due to the misplay from Oryon. And we're going into a Game 5, our first Game 5 of the day.
These have been so good, but it's always gone down to, it went down to the 3-0s, the 3-1s, but this time, Siskiy is able to clutch it out. A lot of that definitely helped with that SD that Oryon gave up in that last stock, because that gave him like a free, actually we're seeing it, a free 141%. He was, I guarantee you, if we could see the player buttons, he was holding up and mashing that B button so hard to guarantee he gets a trade, because at least you most likely don't die there. But we get a Game 5. I'm very curious to see as to what the stage is going to be for this counter pick.
I mean, we'll definitely see as we go in here. All right, we got the music pick going into this. Wait, that's... Anyway, so yeah, we're going to see Mario and Dark Samus once again coming out here. What stage did we go to?
They ran it right back to Small Battlefield.
Small Battlefield? Okay, well, it's going to be interesting. We did see Oryon win on Small Battlefield before. So we're going to have to see if, you know, Siskiy can really, you know, make a case here and really keep that consistency going to try and take this Game 5. Now, you did mention earlier, if Siskiy loses here, then we're definitely not seeing 3 of the strongest players in top 3. Like, that's just insane.
Yeah, that's nuts. And this stage counter pick helps so much because not only do you almost still die off the top with these platforms, but you don't have that up B guaranteed save option anymore. It's gone. So now Oryon can take advantage of that in center stage, which as you see right here, he's rolling in. He's preventing him from getting charged up. He waited because he assumed the aggressive option was coming out with a fair. I don't think anybody thought the up B was happening there. But now Oryon smothering him again, refusing to let what happened last time replicate itself.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely a good up smash there as well, covering the options from ledge. Once again, trying to go for it, this time facing the other direction. Not going to be able to get it. Okay, Siskiy, just being smart, just waiting on the ground, you know, maybe charge up a little bit, but just see what the option is going to be from Oryon. They're trying to go for a punish game here. It definitely seems to work for them. Just allowing, you know, that's why you wait for Oryon to just do something and he gets a big punish out of it if you can.
That is huge. Like 94% where Oryon has kept his stocks a lot. We saw that first stock in the last game go to 200 to like 160 and they both died with each other. Now Siskiy at 150 plus. I think up smash is going to be the KO because Siskiy's jumping quite a bit. But actually Oryon's becoming a little obvious with it. He's kind of running up a lot, spot dodging, almost hunting for it too much. Yeah, you can see, yeah, that becomes way too obvious and Siskiy's playing around it.
Yeah, no, it definitely seems like Oryon is, you know, they feel like Siskiy's starting to figure out what they're doing, and they're kind of just going back to some basics here, which makes it a bit more obvious, like you were saying. They definitely lost their flow, the little sauce going on there a little bit. I like the cape into the up smash attempt. Unfortunately, just took a little too long to let it rip. You weren't able to clear out that stock, but once again, 174. Keep in mind, this is very high for any character in the game, but Samus is also one of the heaviest characters, and that back throw's not even going to be enough for that either. That's crazy. Yeah,
I still, like, at least back throw gave you stage position and a whole mistake out of Siskiy. Just neutral getting up in front of him, assuming that he was looking for something else, maybe a roll read, but one back throw to 2 that gets him back to even, and a very big important point. Well, prior to that, he only took 47%.
Yeah, I mean, but the 1-2 jab, the set's over. The set is over.
It's not real. It's not real. It doesn't work.
It's not even just like us saying it's not real. It is legitimately not real. That move is programmed to purposely not connect. But look at Siskiy, man, just absolutely popping off here. Another charge shot. 150. Oryon is in a lot of trouble, and that's the re-grab down smash going to catch that.
That's huge. 0%. 2-0, but this time Siskiy up a whole stock in favor. I've seen Vamos Siskiy come up quite a few times. He's starting to wake up here. He's trying to make sure that he is still in the running for this. He's had to go through a menace, like you called him, this Mario. But because it's a menace, there's still a very high chance that Siskiy's stock disappears in any second, which could already start right now.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely unfortunate. I don't know if they wanted that forward smash. I don't know if they were just going for a crazy read, but definitely not the spot to be in. And Siskiy's waking up. It looks like they finally got exactly how they want to play against this Mario, into rhythm here. Oh, no! They dropped that. I don't think that's what they wanted. Unfortunate position here. Siskiy, huge opening. Oh, goes for the back here, not able to find it.
Well, that was a very quick back throw, too. It gives him stage position. Now you have to worry about the neutral get up. You're using the stall tactic, and it didn't work out this time. It worked out every other time prior to that, but not this one. Oryon goes down to the charge shot at the ledge and takes it out here in game number 5. That very much so looked like it could have been Oryon's set at, like, game 3. But Siskiy was able to clutch it out. There's a reason why Siskiy has been consistently top 3 or winning and has performed well at the highest level. Oryon is another big threat as well, but Siskiy moves on and continues to try and put some validity behind that Siskiy for Summit.
Yeah, that was just some stuff. Honestly, I'd love to see Siskiy at
I
Summit
do
because
too, honestly.
I think Samus is honestly, it's just a character people think are annoying, but there's so much to this character, and I think if we get to see it in a situation like that against some of the best in the world, it'd be so good.
Yeah.
It'd be so good.
I mean, like,